person was taken to the hospital after a chain reaction crash on the interstate in Bangor. Crash happened near exit 182 South. State police say a tractor trailer went into the shoulder, causing a significant amount of dust to fill the air. And a vehicle behind the tractor trailer came to a complete stop in the road. Another vehicle then rear-ended the vehicle that had stopped. Officials say the driver of the vehicle that crashed into the stopped vehicle was taken to the hospital with a leg